Welcome to the Drop the Puck Highlight Show, where we aim to bring you the best in all the action from around the Moralee North 1 League. This week saw the Nottingham Lions playing host to the Blackburn Hawks, Billingham Stars had league leaders Solway Sharks in town, Solihull Barons were in a basement battle with the Sheffield Scimitars, and the Widnes Wild had the Whitley Warriors come to town. This is how your table looked in going into this weekend, with Solway flying high at the top, Whitley chasing followed by Billingham, Blackburn, Widnes and Solihull with that mid-table battle, and Nottingham and Sheffield based at the bottom. Sunday night saw the top of the table battle as the third place Billingham Stars welcomed the reigning champions, the Solway Sharks, to the Forum. The Sharks, having beaten Billingham the week before, were looking to get off to a quick start. However, the Stars were intent to shake a 4-year monkey off their back and claim some points from the Solway side. The Sharks, sporting a healthy bench and helmed by assistant coach Jamie Thompson, took control of the game early, intent on seeing the Stars off within the first period. The Billingham side, however, weathered the storm and slowly got themselves back into the game when at the 6th minute, Captain Michael Elder missed a sitter from Callum Wilkinson. With momentum building, young Finn Braddon took it upon himself to break the deadlock and roofed home a Tommy Spraggan pass past Hepburn to start the Stars scoring. It was to be short-lived though, as the Sharks soon drew level courtesy of Struan Tonnar as the Sharks power play unit punished the Grigor interference call. The Sharks could have gone into the break ahead if not for the efforts of Tom Brown. The netminder stood tall on a Ross Murray one-on-one with only 53 seconds remaining. It was the Stars that came out the best of the locker room in the second, and within 38 seconds, Sean Galloway had bagged a goal to give the Billingham belief. A hit on Spraggan saw Henderson of the Sharks sent for a boarding call, and also Stars Sykes for his reaction afterwards, opening up the ice with a bit of 4-on-4 power play. Braddon soon capitalised on the space and scored again to give daylight between the two teams. It was the Stars 3 and Sharks 1, and as much as they tried, the home side couldn't add to their total. Tom Brown, the netminder, between the pipes, keeping the score clear. Start of the third period saw Billingham short-handed as it was the Sharks' turn to score, as a controversial shot from Jonathan McBean was judged to have crossed the line, taking the lead to 1. That was only short-lived though, as Richard Bentham caught the Billingham team out in their own defensive zone and put one past Brown to tie the game up. The Stars did not let their heads drop though, and in the 52nd minute, a pretty setup from Galloway released Braddon for a one-timer and his first senior hat-trick. The game should have been safe when the Sharks were down to 3 men, with just 2 minutes to go. But they're not the defending champions for nothing, and Tonnar fought his way past the Stars' defence to level everything up with 1.16 left to play. Into overtime we headed. The nerves were jangling for both sides, and a Bentham foul gave Billingham the extra man, and with just 25 seconds remaining on the penalty, James Helen was the right man in the right place to score the winner and send the Forum faithful into raptures, the Stars beating the Sharks for the first time in 4 years.
Yeah, I think it's one of those games as a coach, you're going through it all kind of emotions as you go, and we were in a good place as we were going, and the lads were more deadly up front today, which was obviously quite important for us. We want to get more pressure on their net and get some goals going compared to last week, which obviously not getting any goals. It's a little bit demoralising for the lads because they had some good opportunities last week, and Callum Hepburn, he stood on his head last week as well, and we just want to try keep building as a team, and this is part of it. And was it 100% exactly how we wanted? No, we didn't want it. Obviously, we let it go into overtime with leaking a goal and when we were a 5-on-3 power play. That's never how we wanted to go. But the lads showed great character, and particularly the younger ones were stepping up. Your Finns and your Shugs stepped up to the plate today.
I guess a disappointment initially, but I've taken nothing away from Billingham. Like that was a 100% better performance we've seen from before. I thought the young kids were exceptional. Braddon and Galloway, and they skated all night, never gave us a second. I thought for 40 minutes I thought we were really poor. In the third period we started it again, put a bit more pressure on, started getting some goals, but ultimately we left it too late. But that can't take anything away from Billingham. I thought they were really good.
Nottingham Lions, who have yet to record a point this season, welcome the Blackburn Hawks fresh off their 6-3 win over the Scimitars. Your commentators for this one, Max Artis and Steve Taunton.
Lions can't clear the zone though, and it's sent back in. Pressure held now for the Hawks at the blue line. Lions at the second attempt now can get it out. Through number 96, Grimshaw. That goes off the stick and out of play with 12:53 to go in the first period. We are still 0-0 and good, furious action at both ends of the ice right now.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the game, you know, the game has opened quite a bit now with the Lions having those opportunities in the early stages of the game. But the Hawks have just gradually got into this game more and more, and they've had some really good opportunities and had to test Bloor and the net so far.
Hawks get possession out of the zone and get it past the last man. Calling for it in the middle, but Lions back to cut out that pass. And ahead now through Fisher. Lost the puck, just kind of overskated it with that pressure from the Hawks. Held at the blue line again though from the Lions. Send it down low. Hawks first to it. Just battling on the half wall. Blackburn come away with it, send it far side, but that's not connecting. Lions can't clear the zone. Hawks have an opportunity here. Lions overpower them with numbers and they're away through centre ice. Good stick lifting all the way back from number 11, making up for his earlier faux pas of not getting the puck in deep. This time he does, and they'll go for a wholesale change. Lions making changes too. Now just playing it to the D. Good pass through the centre ice, but cut out very quickly from the Hawks. A wayward pass needs to go all the way down to the Blackburn end. Given away in front. A mistake by the goalie. Didn't capitalise there, did the Lions. But they have it in the corner. Hawks send it to the far side. Shaw first in there. Gets it down low for his team. Along the goal line, looking in front. Plays it to this near side. Shaw now back with it. Turns and shoots, but that's missed short side. Lions with good zone time here. Hopefully they can work something out in front and get a clean shot on this Blackburn goalie. Shaw to Thomas down low. Shot just goes wide. Good pressure being coming in from Keogh. Blackburn quickly through neutralised. In over the blue line. High, wide shot off the glass, and that'll rim all the way around and back out where Hawks can regain possession. Slows with it, just gets over the red line, dumps in. That will be no icing. Grimshaw battling on the half wall. Hawks come away with it. Back to the point. Shot comes in, tipped on the way through. A blow door equal to that. Pass to the centre, off the stick of Grimshaw. Hawks have it bouncing in front. A clean shot off the blocker. Good juggle save from Blador. Takes that one off the blocker, up in the air, and catches it to his team's relief. Kind of might be getting to a couple of their players. There's a few things happening after pucks have been played and now after whistles have been taken. Yokoyama directing traffic and gets a warning for delaying the face-off. Wins back, shot comes in, goal!
What a goal there, straight from the
Lions draw first blood. Glossop, and that was a set play. You saw Yokoyama directing traffic, wins that straight back to Glossop, and he fires high over the glove of number 34 for the Blackburn Hawks in goal. Puck comes out, unfortunately, far side. Lions passing it around well, utilising their D, resetting and getting back at this ice quick. They regroup again, gain the red line, dump it in. Puck goes round the back of the net, forcing the Blackburn Hawks to start from furthest away they can. Hawks play D to D, 7 minutes to go in this period. Lions leading 1-0 after a recent goal from Connor Glossop. Puck sent ahead, tipped by a glove, but Hawks come through, in over the line. Stepped up, big hit, dodge from Shaw. More coming in.
Big hit there.
And more happening at neutral ice as well. Ben Wilson, as the shot comes in off the pads. Wilson out there for the Lions. Hawks in over the line, not offside. Into the slot, just sweeping at pucks right now. The Lions regain possession. Looking up ice with speed. Shaw over the red line, dumps it in. The heat of this game turning up at the later stages of this first period. Hawks trying to play a more physical game in them last couple of shifts. And Lions go back with number 24, Thomas Dermott. Sends it ahead quickly to Shaw. Shaw with a bit of space and gets some speed in over the red line, dumps it in. Toby Fisher in there to battle for the puck. Now comes to Glossop. Shot, save off the mask. High shot. Fisher battling for it in the corner. Gets it back to the point. More hits coming in from the Hawks. Tie up and a Hawks player down. Body coming in off the play. Lions still on the power play. Still in the zone as well. Number 11, Jack Croshaw. Shot and score! From seemingly nothing. Picks up the puck on the half wall, takes a look, takes a shot, and he finds the back of the net. 4:26 to go in the period. Lions up 2-0. Power play goal.
Well, I mean, looking at that there, you know, opportunities. They'd started the fastest line between the Hawks, and now they've got that second goal on the power play. Really great work there from the Nottingham Lions. So,
with speed in over the line are the Lions. Now in the corner, looking out up top. Yokoyama takes off his skate, sends it into the slot, back to the point, drops off for Yokoyama. Lions just playing pass right now. Yokoyama wants it quick for the one time and gets it off the pads in front. Turn, can't get the shot away. And cleared by the Hawks all the way down the line. Wants it up quick to Yokoyama. Blador gets it to him. Slowly in over the line. That probably forces one or two of the Hawks not to change. Pass point to point. Shot comes in. Goalie clutches that one to his chest. And we have 1:08 to go in the period. And 54 seconds left on the power play. And referee's giving the signal. Benches are ready. Players are ready. Goalies are ready. We're lined up. And we're back underway. Hawks win the opening face-off. Glossop first to it. Goalie has to make a couple of quick saves off the pads. Early opportunities for the Lions, and they're in the zone with possession and pressure. Yokoyama on the half wall. Sent down low from the point. Played around the back of the goal. And again, to the far side, back to the point. Shot comes in, through traffic, big save, rebound, goal! Glossop with the third for the Lions, second for the night. A shot comes in all the way through from the point. Goalie makes the first save, falls to the feet of Glossop and just jams that puck home. And we're back underway. Hawks winning the face-off, sent ahead. Shot coming in, but blocked in front by the Hawks. Lions with good forechecking pressure, but they clear the zone. Just dump it in into the near corner, and Lions take back over. Lions in over the blue line, but Hawks take it away, and they've got numbers through the neutral zone. 2-on-1 opportunity. Pass, backdoor, rolls off the end of the stick, but all just a bit out of place. Luckily that just trickles away. Tipped. Shot came in from the point and from seemingly nowhere, tipped in front, and that makes its way past Blador.
Well, a nice little bit of movement here from the Lions and a little bit of anticipation, but the Hawks get that away. They dump that away and now give themselves an opportunity to make the line change, which they do in rapid fashion. And then looking at that there, nice little pass on to Yokoyama. Yokoyama there looking for a pass, but it is blocked in the corner between the two. And puck is away, and they're going to have to reset and regroup now with Dermott. Dermott's looking for that pass there to see what he wants to open up and see what he comes through. And now Yokoyama with the poke there. We've got 45 seconds remaining on this power play for the Lions and until the Hawks are back on full strength. And nice little bomb away, but nothing comes to it there. And now the Hawks got the opportunity to try and clear that puck, but they are being relentless away, which puck has now been taken away. And now with a little bit of 30 seconds left, it is a goal! Goal number 4 for the Lions there. What a great finish. It looked like that power play was not going to go anywhere, but then they get the goal.
Fantastic shot coming in on that power play. Looked like he was going to pass back to the point and decides to take it himself and rip it high and gets it in over the blocker side of the goalkeeper.
And the Hawks are back, coming into 5-on-5 hockey with a sense of purpose there, with a chance on to Bloor, but Bloor sees that away rather easily. And saved away, nice little ping there, but nothing doing on that. But now Yokoyama's got that puck loose one-on-one, and there's a big hit there on Yokoyama. There we go, and there's a fight now. Literally,
big punch coming in.
It was coming. It was a terrible hit on Yokoyama there. He is still on the ice, but then there is to-in and throw-in between the two players, and there is an official who's just slipped over while he takes them both to the penalty area there, but there is handshakes between the Hawks player and the Lions player as they reach the benches. So looking at that face-off now with the 30 seconds remaining on the power play, and looking at that there, it is a win for the Lions. Lions get that set-up opportunity now, get a dump and chase in for an opportunity. We've got Croston there, gets the pass away and shot away, but it's well blocked by the Hawks. Hawks now have the opportunity to kill that final 19 seconds left on the Lions power play. And then there's an opportunity away, got 9 seconds left of it. So yeah, we're going to go and look in there for 5-on-5 hockey for 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining of the second period. There we go with Croston away. Looking to get something set up now as Grimes comes back onto the ice. And looking at there is a delayed penalty for the Lions straight away. And it's a goal!
Fantastic
goal!
goal.
Number 5 there for the Nottingham Lions. Dermot gets the goal, makes it 5. Just on the delayed penalty there. Takes the shots away, and it is a goal. There we go, and there's a win there, and there's a shot by Grimshaw. Great save by Kettle there. And now an opportunity now for the Lions with Dermot. We get that puck away with Grimshaw as well, and there's a nice little movement there, but Hawks get that away, but it has gone all the way only to Dermot there. Dermot shot, save, blocker save there, and that's away, and now it's a foot race. And then, there you go, there's going to be another call there. Delayed penalty for the Lions. Sanders has got the arm up, shots away wide. And the fans are not happy for the Hawks at this moment in time with this delayed penalty that's on its way and coming. And there is some conversations there going on between Keown and the Hawks player. And some of the Hawks players aren't even playing the game, they're remonstrating with the officials right now. But still with this delayed penalty here. Gets that away. Goal is done, and then there we go. So we're going on 5-on-3.
Yeah.
And goes, and a slow pass away by there to Ryan Keown. Ryan Keown gets that away, and it's going to be chased towards by Croston, and Fisher is there as well, but gets tied up on the boards and nicely taken away towards Ryan Keown again, who gets intercepted. And now it's an opportunity for the Hawks now to get into the offensive zone and try and get some shots away at Matty Bloor, which they do, but only goes wide and cycles through by both Hawks players take each other out near the away bench. But now gives that opportunity for Race to have a shot, and it's a great save there by Kettle. Nice little opportunity there, puck goes in, nice little tip away, and it's a goal! Goal number 6!
Fantastic!
The Lions! There we go, looking at that there, there's probably a little bit of pressure from the Hawks that they were kind of looking at, but a nice little shot from Race. Waiting to see who comes out with it. Looks like it's the Hawks player that's got out with the puck. Now get an opportunity for the setup here. Looking on 3-on-3. Jason battling away, lovely little hit there for the Lions, just to take Watson off at the last second, put him off his stride by Shaw. Now we've got opportunity, Yokoyama now, they're teaming up with Hurst, looking at it, is he going to go on his own, is tip there, and it's going, it's a goal!
Fantastic play!
There's a bit of fighting as well, after the whistle, looking at that, got my Chris Gadsby face on at the moment, can see his face with it, it's goal number 7 for the Nottingham Lions, and there's a little bit to it in
Another scuffle behind the net.
after that as well, looking at that, unhappy with what happened there, a little loss of control from the officials, and there is a little bit of conversation being had. No, just obviously just waiting, final checks there for the mask back on. Mask is back on, puck is about to drop for the face-off, short for the Lions, but it's a Hawks win, and there's now the opportunity to get that puck away, which they do rather quickly, but the Lions are very quick on the chase with them. Puck away, process away, now is an opportunity. A lot of strength there, good there, shots away, good little pad save from Bloor, not only as far as the Hawks, but now gives an opportunity there and then to get that cleared up. Bit of a tag away, nice little bit of a push there, but it's going to be stopped as well. There we go, a little bit more pushing and shoving there we go. A little bit to in and throw in. It seems like with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left, there is a lot more to-ing and throwing going that this game might bring to the table. And as I say that, it's still going there. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving. Go, so we've got the face-off there on the side. Hawks fans are having conversations between themselves, and still remains with the 5-on-3 for the Nottingham Lions now. Opportunity on the power play to try and add another goal to it, and opportunity now, pass away, swing and a miss there for Glossop opportunity there, and far there. Yokoyama there, looking at that, trying to work the puck, and it's a goal!
Fantastic goal! Celebration goes straight to the Blackburn fans.
For the Nottingham Lions, has a shot there, celebrates in front of the Hawks fans there. They're not happy about it, but there's the goal to make it 8-1.
Yeah, we've got to be smart. We played well. We had a good game tonight. Things clicked, and a lot of the work we've been doing over the last 5 years came into play. I think our work rate was phenomenal. Our attitude was good. We came in with a plan, and the boys played to the plan. But as always, our standards are always set high, and we were writing down on the bench from the last period, writing down the bench areas where we still need to make improvements. But the boys did a job tonight. They got the 2 points, which was asked of them, and we can be proud of a great team effort and team spirit.
Obviously, the teams have been quality throughout the league for the last 4 or 5 years, so we have been that team at the bottom, but we knew it was coming. We've worked hard, we've got a good core of players, kept most of the squad for last season, and that's normally our problem, is that we start slow because we lose players for the summer. So to have kept everyone together and be able to hit the ground running has been good, and it's proved it tonight.
The Widnes Wild welcomed the Whitley Warriors to Planicide Widnes, with both teams recording wins the previous week. Your commentators for this one is Gary Lee and Ben Lee.
And with that, the puck's dropped and we are off. Hockey is a go from Widnes as the Warriors immediately look to throw that forward, but it's snuffed out by the Wild. Good recovery by Edgar. Cycles back. He's going to see what he can get out of this little bit of D-to-D. Good pass up to Kipping on the wing. Looks to go inside to find Edgar in the middle. A little bit too much on it. It's going to be scooped up by Edwards and turned back the other way. Hopkins puts a pursuit on. Kipping feeds it forward once more. Inside, big shot early. Finney sees that one.
Testing him early.
Works all the way back round. Coulter putting the pressure on McDonald. Finlayson, however, able to scoop that out. Finds Queenan. Queenan throws it forward. Finlayson's going to chase it down. Murray's there on pursuit. Into the corner, find it. Top of the slot, Queen, and great shot, but plenty of vision there from Finney. Turns that around, and some good early pressure from the Warriors here, Gary.
Yeah. Fraser there, very keen, chasing down the puck quite quickly, putting a bit of pressure on that defence.
Puck dumped down onto the net of Crane. Lewis is going to get there first, so scoop that out. Armstrong straight down on him, applying the forward check. Quickly played up to Ord. Ord down that right wing, looks to get round Hughes. Hughes turns him round in the corner. Hagger now on the ice for the Wild. Thrown forward, chased down again by Giuseppe. Adam Giuseppe did ice last night for the Hull Seahawks as well, so 2 days of hockey. Will that come to pay dividends later as he's managed to pinch the pocket, puts it out in front. Shot comes in, but it was deflected away by Ord and diffused, and Warriors are going to try and use this to counter-attack with Douglas. Douglas down the left. Good poke check by, that was Rich Hagger there. Finishes it up on the board again. And Lewis Crisp was the one feeling that one. Just over 2 minutes now played here. And we've not had a stoppage yet, Gary. Very long shift for those lads.
Yeah, it's feisty though, I must admit.
Started off with some pace, and that's what the Wild were known for doing last season. However, good shot in comes from the left side of the camera as well, looking at it from Chalmers. Again, good recycling by the Warriors. Look to go inside. Wild call to the defensive duties. Trying to clear the zone. Managed to do so.
Oh, here we go.
It's going to be a foot race between Reynolds and Ross. Ross gets there first, and Reynolds goes hard into the board. Wyatt out in support. Dug out for Britain. Gets it down into the face-off circle.
Oh, well, course out.
At 6s and 7s, and it's going to be the Wild to finally get a grip of this one. They're going to dump it in, both go for a quick change.
Yeah, Wild have got to try and get some sort of momentum here. At the moment, they just seem to be chasing the Warriors around.
Puck deflected away into the corner. 10 and up ice we go with Coulter. Dumps it off the boards out in front of the bench. Crane comfortable enough for that one. Harley turns it away. Finlinson on a dime, spins, finds Edgar, given away to Edwards. Edwards.
Well, he's left too long on that, has he?
Fraser, great pursuit, but Edwards has managed to make something of it as he gets over into the zone. Gets a shot off. Spilt up by Crane uncharacteristically.
Well, unlucky there.
And early signs of the Wild baring their teeth.
Yeah, Edwards very keen there to try and get that puck on goal.
Fraser and Britton in for the draw. Goes back to Chalmers. And the Warriors look to set up once more in this power play. Find Grigors out on the wing, all open. Box formation. Chalmers once more. Oh! Steve Chalmers, an absolute rocket.
One-timer, there it was. You see, he picks the puck up just by the blue line there and straight down the middle between the Wild players in the defence, straight past the netminder, and it's now Widnes Wild 0, Whitley Warriors 1.
Well, Kippin's been around the league a fair bit, and it's fair to say he knows how to skate against certain teams. Has he got the read of Widnes early on?
Yeah, Wild have got to be careful.
As two players are brought down there, Grigors one, Hopkins the other. Fraser now behind the Wild net. Into the corner, Queenan tries to dig it out. Battling shoes, and it's going to be cleared away by the Wild.
A quick line change by the Wild. Oh, and it's Fraser again, he's in there. Oh.
Shot on, deflected away for Armstrong. Armstrong going to try and clear that, only makes it as far as Douglas. Good little manoeuvre, and two players brought down. Giuseppe brought down there. Cries from a tripping call from the Widnes fans.
Nope.
Hagger puts it back through the middle again. Scooped up by Grigors, and up the ice he goes with the puck. Finds Kippin.
Yeah,
that
there he is
overlapping.
Again.
Alex Mitchell can't do anything. Hughes.
Oh.
Shot out in front, off the leg pad.
Oh.
Finney does enough to clear the way. Back out into danger zone
And
though.
again.
And
Oh.
again, sweeping away. Great save, Miles Finney. And here come the Wild. Giuseppe does well to get round his man. Puts it through the middle. Hagger holds, shoots. Off the bar. And it's the best opportunity we've seen from Widnes so far.
Yeah, nice little drag and puts it back across the face of goal. Haggard looking to slot it home. No joy though.
Crisp knocks it on, and you can tell the intensity stepped up towards the end of this first period, Gary.
Yeah, with 5:18 remaining in this first period.
Douglas into the corner, looks to try and work something out past Hagger. Hagger, good pressure on him. He's managed to get it out to Ord though. Ord takes a
it's
shot and
simple.
makes them pay. Jamie Ord.
Yeah, straight away. The puck comes round the back of the net. It's fed out to him, and he's just sitting there waiting and fires it home from the point. And it's now extended the lead here at Planetized Widnes. It's now Whitley Warriors 2, Widnes Wild 0.
Coulter on the spot. Going to Kippin. Goes the way of the Wild. A little bit too much sauce on it. Britton couldn't reel it in. Williamson. Off the boards again. Out. Back recovered by the Warriors. And that is the tail of this first period, Gary.
Yeah.
Warriors first to the puck every time.
It's very scrappy.
Britton loses edge, goes down. And look at the amount of time that Gregor's had there to choose where to put that puck.
Well, Kemp
Fraser.
getting a little bit feisty there.
Well, it's Lee Kemp, Gary. He only has
Whoa.
2 modes.
And Douglas is putting the hits in as he's going round.
Bodies starting to go on, physicality starting to step up as we're in a minute and a half remaining in this first period, and it's Whitley who've been in command of this game. They've been banging the drum and forcing Widnes to dance to their beat.
Oh! You saw that late, I must admit.
Action back underway. Whitley trying to clear it out, dumped back in once more by Widnes, and Widnes, I don't know whether I'm seeing things, but they look like they're just putting a little more effort into the skating at the moment.
Oh, they certainly need to.
Coulter couldn't quite cut that out, and it's
Oh,
another
and again?
stretch pass to find a man round the back. Murray does enough to
Oh.
put Fraser off, and he couldn't reel that one in. Turned back away. Edwards under pressure early on, given away to Grigors. Grigors finds plenty of space through the middle. Finlinson far side, dumps it around the boards again. Only to be cut out by Ruddock. Ruddock finds Murray. Fans on the pass, sends it back to Ruddock. And you can see the plan there, try and draw the 3-4 checkers in and play round the back. However, didn't quite pay off as the Warriors look to go again. Knocked forward by Ord, chased down by Crisp. Crisp gets the body on from Hughes. Ord into the corner once more. Another body on Hagger, putting it on this time.
A little bit more aggression from the Wild.
Armstrong's going to chase that one down. Lewis does well, goes round the net, gives himself some space, plays it off. Crisp. Well, good little poke check there by the Wild, and they've turned it over. Giuseco's got an opportunity, and Crane sees his first sight of rubber in the second period.
You can catch the free Drop the Puck highlights show every weekend, where you catch up on all the latest goals from around the Moralee.
Out in front, Kippin
How did he miss
denied.
that?
Finney manages to absolutely brick wall him. You would have expected Sean Kippin to score there, but Finney stands tall up. As they go again, though, they've not cleared danger yet. Kippin finds Egger, back to Kippin, goes to go out in front.
Again. Oh.
Kippin takes another shot off the pads of Finney, and the Wild. Well, Miles Finney certainly no doubt called into question here.
Yeah, it's a bit better because every time that puck's hit him, it's bounced out loose. Any loose change like that, and the Warriors will just make you pay for it. But he's starting to get the measure of things, and he's got to cover that puck up.
Face off, right hand side of Crane, taken by the Wild, immediately turned over once more to the Warriors. Hughes turns it back around in centre ice. Hagger sees an opportunity, big slap shot, but Crane's going to soak that up all day.
Yeah.
Good pressure comes in though from
well done.
Giuseco takes a shot, look at that tight angle under the blocker. And well, you can certainly say that the Wild are trying now. However, they're back in their own zone. Chalmers, well, they're saying that was onside. Second shot comes in. Finney doing all sorts. to keep that puck out. Now Hughes under pressure. Brings it round. You see the Road Warriors in full voice. They're giving it up. Keep it out in front. All the time in the world. The Warriors again failed to convert. However, you can only do that so many times before one of them's going to go in. Hager chasing the puck down for the Wild. Turned back through neutral ice. Finlinson gets it. Looks to cut inside. Slot shot.
Oh.
Goes high glove. Sails over the bar once more. Game certainly gone up a gear. Reynolds taking a shot.
Yeah, Crane just chests that out.
That's going to be an icing call, and that's the first real bit of end-to-end bearing the teeth action we've seen from both teams.
Yeah.
5-on-4 in favour of the Whitley Warriors, and they already seem to have advantage in this game.
Circling that puck really well.
Hager out there commanding his PK. Working the puck while Harley takes a shot. Coulter tries to get over there first. Wild doing enough, and they've cleared it down onto the stick of Crane.
Just making sure he's not asleep, that's all.
30 seconds chewed up of the power play already. Warriors looking to reset and go again. Plenty of space down this far side, and they found it with Kipping. Kipping holds, he goes back across the middle. Trying to cut in, and Finney does enough to get over.
Oh, nobody there.
Cleared it out again, and the Wild for now.
Yeah,
standing tall.
Edgar's banging his stick on the floor there. He knows he made a mistake.
Whitley behind the net. Looking to set up once more. Another play.
Ooh, that was close.
Queenan, backhands in front. Finney's got up, and there it is. It's an easy tap in.
Well,
back door wide open for Edgar.
Yeah, sitting there, back post, just waiting for it.
You see there, Callum Queenan with the first effort.
And
skates in, and Edgar's going to scoop that up.
Goes back to what I was saying before, but it's currently Widnes Wild 0, Whitley Warriors 3. So with 4:58 remaining in this second period, still Wild 0, Warriors 3, and the Wild soaking up the pressure at the moment from the Warriors.
Big pass fired through the middle. Hopkins is through. Crane come flying out of his net for that one.
Well, he had to. It looked like he was on his own for it.
Kemp finds a man in the middle. Edwards back to Coulter. Coulter to Edwards. Edwards gets it across. Back door. And Hopkins opens the scoring for the Wild.
And they get that goal that we said they need.
Well, you see it again now. Coulter to Edwards worked it all the way, and then last minute back door.
Well done, Hopkins. It's now given a bit of a lifeline to the Wild. It's Widnes Wild 1. Whitley Warriors 3.
And that'll put some fire under the Wild now, as you can see. They look to break forward again. Ruddock couldn't quite find Reynolds. Hughes takes his time, looks up ice.
Warriors will be kicking themselves now for that.
Giuseppe plays that forward. Sent back to Chris. Giuseppe puts the body on. Turned up by Hager. Turned back around once more. Douglas takes a shot. Sails wide. Reynolds and Hager looking to dig that out.
So Wild have got a taste of the goal thing. Let's see if they can get another one.
Big cross-ice pass from Giuseppe to Reynolds as they manage to gain the zone again. 3:49 now left in the period. Hughes keeps the play alive. It's fallen to Hager. Tries to put it into the middle. Hughes skating in, big slap shot. Redirected off Coulter's skate. It's come back out, and now the Wild need to backtrack. Shot comes in from Ord. Quick line change. Can Wild catch the Warriors off guard with this one? No, they're going to go behind the net. That opportunity goes by as the fresh legs on the ice now. Hopkins, the goal scorer. Throw it forward. It's going to be turned back round. Chalmers gets it through the middle. Good play by Hopkins. Big slam, Queenan in. Hopkins into the boards. Wild finally clear the zone. They're starting to show glimmers, Gary, of the Wild of last season that were really challenging these teams.
Yeah, they need to show that they're hungry for this. They need to get another one. If they can get another goal before the period break, it'd be great.
But loose pucks like that. Harley taking the opportunity, backhands it into the danger zone once more. soon intercepted and turned around by the Wild once more. Edwards under pursuit of Harley. Coulter gets it across ice. Hagger turns around, dumps it in. Hagger's going to get his own dump in. Tried to play it back. Edwards poking at the pickle out in front. And Edwards isn't happy with that one. We've got some handbags. Edgar's in there, Coulter's in there.
So it's Edgar and
Edwards. Coulter being restrained. And Phil Edgar. Well, the English Canadian, they've gone. We've gone. Alex Mitchell's gone there. Can't tell who he's gone with, but it's a good tilt. Left's going in. He's got the shirt over the pair of them pads and he goes down. And that's certainly going to change the momentum in the game there, Gary. And you can guarantee hockey fights are going to want that one.
Well,
Edwards in the box.
Is it Edgar's, is it? Yeah.
Phil Edgar. We're playing through the middle with Chalmers. Ross plays it back.
Well, Chalmers looking to feed that off. Edgar. Edgar's looking for the opportunity and it's there. And he gets it. Coming in from the far side of the back post there. Looked like it was it Ross? Chalmers leaves it. Edgar feeds it over. And it was Fraser waiting. Taps it in, an easy one on the back door. And it's given the Warriors an extended lead here now. It's Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 4. It's a bit of a mountain to climb now, Ben, because 3 goals up.
Well, that's it now. Whitley Warriors 4-1 ahead, and you're now thinking the Wild have literally got to play damage limitation, Gary.
Yeah. I mean, if they had got a goal, they would have had a chance, but just under half this period remaining now.
And a Pacey come bearing down again on Finney, who's had an absolute hell of a day to say the least. Grigos takes a shot.
And here's the ask. Was that Kipping camped in front of him again?
Again?
No, it wasn't Kipping.
Fraser with the puck. Throws it forward. Finlinson, absolutely beautiful control. Goes round Finney, and just like that, puts the game to bed.
Yeah, it's a shame that. Giving that puck up straight down the middle. He gets his one-on-one opportunity almost. And sells the dummy to Finney. Puts it in the back of the net. It's now Widnes Wild 1. Whitley Warriors 5.
Into the corner. Harley. Can't clear it out, only goes off Lewis's chest. However, Edwards takes a shot. The blocker's up and they crash the net. And here we go again. Edwards is back into it. And it's Lewis and Edwards this time immediately. Hopkins comes to his aid.
Well, the official's in there.
And who's that there? I can't quite tell. Or it's one of the Whitley players. Well, again, Reece Edwards. And it looks like it's Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis is in there. The official's sending him away. And Kippin's going to have a word with the officials there. Well, it's been a rather subdued crowd here at the Planetised Widnes.
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there, Gary, but it's hard to get behind your team when they're not really giving you anything to get behind.
Oh, yeah, you can hear them banging the drum and they're trying their best, but
it's just, yeah, it doesn't look like the Wild are firing on all cylinders.
No, it certainly doesn't. And hopefully they can get themselves sorted in time for next week.
As Harley, top of the slot, starts working that puck around once more. Still 1:07 left on the power play. Shot comes in, finds the back of the net, and Harry Harley can chalk another one up.
Oh, that went in, unbelievable. Harley feeds it out to the side, gets it again, centre spot, fires it home. Don't know if he took a deflection, but it certainly looks to have gone in favour of Harley. And it's now Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 6.
5:50 remaining in the game. Giuseppe under pressure immediately. Kemp gets that puck. Looks to turn it back up ice.
Yeah, goal's been credited to Harley.
Throwing it forward once more, Britain. Can't go any further, that's going to be offside. All the time in the world, Greg goes. Hopkins, turn it back around. Whitley are going to accept that and just ease that back in. Find Ord on the left wing. Ord gets around Kemp. Good poke check by Britain. Keeps him on his toes. Betham puts it into the corner once more. Rung round by Kemp. Williamson uses the boards to clear that out. Forces Whitley outside the zone. As we enter the 5-minute mark remaining in this third period. Wild certainly thinking about damage limitation. Kemp skates it all the way up for Lewis. Puts the body on Lewis. Into the corner right out in front of that lovely BASN ringboard. Grigors has plenty of time and space to bring it all the way down and gets a shot off. Cole gets a blocker to it. Evan Coles did struggle to really see much ice last season when Walker was in such form. So be glad for the ice time. Probably not the scoreline though. Grigors taking all the time. Douglas out to that face-off circle. And the Wild managed to clear it away once more.
Yeah, they're just enjoying themselves a little bit more now, the Warriors, aren't they? You can tell.
Yeah, it's almost as if you can see the work's done and they're just seeing the game out. Lewis. Again, another Douglas goes high glove side, snapshot and catches Cole still.
Yeah, Douglas looks for the puck here and just takes it centre line and fires it into top corner left of Coles and extends the lead even more here now. It's Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 7. Meanwhile, we wait for this face-off. Scores around the league. We've just got an update from the end of first period. Lions are leading 2-0 over the Hawks.
Well, that'll be an interesting one.
And you can see the highlights of that, of course, in Drop the Puck highlights show. Oh, and another one goes in.
And this is horrible now if you're a Widnes fan, let's be honest.
Yeah, feeds across and the puck again bounces up in front of Coles. And the player just follows it round.
I'm joined at this time by captain of the day, Sean Kipping. Sean, an impressive performance here by Whitley. Certainly came with a game plan.
Yeah, we executed the game plan really well. I think we just wanted to come out with the 2 points in the end, and we had a lot of missing bodies. And I know that Widnes had a lot of missing bodies as well. So the important thing was getting the 2 points. And with third period, our fitness took over, and we really grind out a result in the end. Yeah.
Rich, tough one to swallow that. That wasn't easy, I must admit. Even calling it from up there, that looked a hard one.
Yeah, I think today nothing went right for us. Missing a few players, but that's no disrespect to Whitley. Whitley came here with a plan, knew what they wanted to do, and they executed it. We didn't, so you have to give it to Whitley in that one.
Now, it is a new look Widnes Wild for this season. A few departures off-season, the likes of lads, and that have meant that you've got to give way to some of the young lads, the experienced cages. Obviously, we saw out there tonight the likes of Reese out there giving it his all. How important is it that, as much as they're there, not that much pressure is obviously put on those lads because they're still trying to learn?
Yeah, I think that's where the difficult start to the season's been, but they're more than capable, whether it's Reese, Adam, we've even got Jake on there as well. That's what they're here for. They're more than good enough to play at this level, and that's why they are here. They've earned the place and they deserve to be there. So yes, they're inexperienced, but they've got to learn from somewhere, and giving them chances against a Whitley team that's up there every year. It's like I say, it's no disrespect to what's happened today. It was just a difficult one. We hit a few posts that could have changed the game as well. So at the end of the day, it's a hard one to swallow, but we have to go again next week. We have to be prepared and go.
So as we go into the weekend, here's how the tables look. It's as you were for the top three, but Solihull jumped 2 places with their 7-1 win over the Sheffield Scimitars and losses for both Blackburn and Widnes. Nottingham moved just above Deeside, who will start their season this coming weekend. So Saturday fixtures will see Whitley Warriors travel to Sheffield Scimitars, and Solihull Barons will make that long trip up to Solway to take on the Sharks. Sunday games will see Blackburn Hawks welcoming Solway Sharks. Whitley Warriors will welcome the Nottingham Lions, and Widnes Wild will take on Solihull Barons, and Sheffield Scimitars will welcome back to ice hockey the Deeside Dragons. So make sure you catch all the action from the NIHL North Moralee right here on Drop the Puck Highlights.